Welcome everyone. Let's talk about making a Photoshop collage. Now I've already been on unsplash.com and I went ahead and I just grabbed 3 pictures, and I'll be honest, I don't know how they're going to go together, but we're going to kind of play with them. So first things first, let's go ahead and let's just make our file. So I give you the specifics, and this one I want it to be kind of a widescreen format. So you're going to go ahead, choose new, make sure it says inches, and the width of this one is going to be 16, the height is 9, and the resolution, or pixels per inch, I want to go ahead and set to 200. Always keep your color mode at RGB, and everything else is good. So go ahead and click OK. So this is my brand new file, and this is where we're going to do all our work. It's also a good time to go ahead and save this where you want, and I'm going to go ahead and just name it collage. So this is my file. Now, some of the skills I want you to show me. Can you copy and paste parts of images in there? Well, I want this awesome floor as my background. So I need this whole image there. There's a couple ways I can do it. I can grab the move tool, and I can go over to my collage, and I can drop it there. Now, if you go back and notice my picture, I have a lot more picture here than I do on here. So the first thing you guys need to know is, how do I transform or resize items? So with layer 1 selected, if you click show transform controls, you'll notice, and you may have to zoom out, control minus, or you can use the zoom tool with the alt key. And now I can grab the corner and hold shift, and I can actually resize this image. So I think I want something like that. And when you double click, it accepts it. And I'm going to go ahead and turn off those controls. So now I have my nice background. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Next thing I was thinking is, we can go ahead and put this camera on there. So there's a couple different ways you could select this. You could try using the magnetic lasso tool, although I'm not a big fan of it. The magnetic lasso tool does work. So you would draw along, get most of the camera. And I expect you guys to do better than I am. I'm being quick because I'm on video. But as you see, quick and easy. Boom. There's my selection. Now, if I screwed up, I can hold Alt, and Alt will subtract areas. And I want to add some areas, so I'm going to hold Shift, and I'm going to add the rest of the arm over here. Whoops. And I messed up, so I'm going to hold Alt, get this section again. One more time. Come on, buddy. There we go. And I want to add, so I'm going to hold Shift, add in that little piece there. And there we go. So that's a pretty good selection. Now what I'm going to do is edit, copy, go to my collage, and edit, paste. And again, that's a little too big, so I can show those transform controls, so make sure to turn on the move tool. And I can go ahead and shrink that camera down. So there's my camera right there. Turn off those transform controls. So now the last one. There are other ways you can select items. So the magnetic lasso tool would work. You could also try doing the color range, and I don't know if the color range is going to work, but let's give it a try. Nope, unfortunately it's not. It's going to get a lot of her. So again, on this one, probably the magnetic lasso tool might be one of the quickest ones to do. The other tool would be the quick select tool. So let's try that one right here. The quick selection tool. With the quick selection tool, if I just brush around, and now I want to select the inverse. So the way to do that is select inverse. And that's not bad. You guys could probably do a little better with the hair. Maybe I need to add some there. Maybe add a little over here. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy. And I'm going to go ahead and paste her here. And again, we can show our transform controls. But I want to actually flip her horizontally. So I'm going to say edit, transform, and I'm going to say flip horizontal. And now I can scale her down. Hold shift. And there we go. I have some weird, funky collage starting to happen. Now, I expect you guys to have 5 images. That's only 3. And I also expect citations. But you guys get the point here. Now, when you're done, you're going to go ahead and you are going to save this as a JPEG. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And now I'm going to go File, Save As. And right here is Type. Go ahead and choose JPEG. And I'm going to go ahead, whatever name I need, hit Save. And for the quality, you can keep it at 10. 10 will be fine. You notice it's a 2.5 meg image. And go ahead and hit OK. And that's really all there is to this project.